Have you heard of anything called a Garden of Eden creation kit? A Garden of Eden creation kit? I heard Vault City had one of those. That's the only one I've ever heard of, though. I'm wounded. One of my friends is hurt. Can you help them? What have you for folks been up to? Looks like you could really use some healing. I need to charge you 60 to heal everyone. Thanks, Annie. A creation kit. Well, my ancestor, the Vault Dweller, said that Vault 13 owes us one. I need to find it. Well, I didn't actually meet the Vault Dweller, but I saw them once. Oh, you saw them where? It was a long time ago, in a place called Necropolis. A lot of us ghouls lived there. One day I saw someone running through the city. Running? Yes, running. You see, we ghouls can't run too much anymore, so I knew it was an outsider when I saw them. They ran by so close I could have touched them. I wish that I had joined the Vault Dweller. You wanted to join him? Yes, I had the chance of a lifetime and I blew it. What do you mean? Later, I heard that the Vault Dweller had fixed our water system. The Vault Dweller saved us, all of us. Do you understand that? It didn't matter that we were ghouls. For once, it didn't matter. We were people again. We're worth saving. My ancestor was the founder of our tribe. That memory is revered amongst my people. Later, I heard that the Vault Dweller destroyed the source of the mutant army. The Vault Dweller saved all of us, human and ghoul alike. I could have been part of that, but I lacked the courage. I've never forgiven myself. Ooh. I'm following my ancestors' footsteps. Would you like another chance? Will you join me? I'm happier than a bull Brahmin in a pasture full of cows. I'd be honoured to join you. I may be old, and I can't move too darn fast. Leastways, not for too long. But I can sure patch you up when you need it. Sure, your healing skills will come in handy. I should have asked him that before healing. Getting ourselves a little bit fussy.
What you need, youngster?
Is that a tree growing out of your head?
Jealous? His name's Herbert. I talk to him when I get lonely. Just kidding. His name's Bob.
Okay, maybe Bob will know the answers.
What you need, youngster?
If there's something called a Garden of Eden creation kit.
Garden of Eden creation kit? A geck, right? I seem to remember vaults had those. Don't know where you'd find one today.
That's all I need to know for now. We're going to die. We're going to get horribly radiated, I'm sure. I'm going to die. You've entered the Gecko Junkyard. That does not look good. Okay, where's this part that I need to put in? Is there a way down I'm not paying attention to? Hello there, my name's Gordon. Gordon of Gecko. I'm Paul Green. What do you do here? For opportunities. Opportunities like what? Maximizing my potential worth. Sounds like greed to me. I'm greedy, but most people misunderstand greed. Greed is a powerful driving force. Throughout history, mankind's greatest achievements were driven by men that wanted to better their positions. Driven by greed. Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Have you been playing Contradiction? I'll take your word for that, Gordon, but what does greed have to do with Gecko? So far, not much, but in greed lies Gecko's salvation. I have important information about the survival of Gecko, but I can't get anyone to listen to me. What kind of information? Well, I've calculated that if our reactor was running properly, we could generate an enormous amount of excess power, far more than Gecko needs. And I've also found out, from a very reliable source, that Vault City cannot expand without additional power. It can't? Ooh, a reliable source? Who? One night I heard a voice calling to me from the reactor pit over there, a voice out of the shadows. I didn't know what to think at first, but what the voice said sure made a lot of sense. Its figures all check out too. Don't know who or what the voice is, but the facts all tally just like it said. What did it say? Vault City, you see, has enough power for their current needs, as long as they're careful. But the Volt power plant that they use was never designed for the increased load that city is putting on it. It's at peak capacity right now. Without more power, they can't expand. I don't see how that helps you. Well, if our power plant's working better, we could trade our excess power and technical expertise to Vault City in exchange for medical technology. And, without more power, Vault City will burn out their reactor within 15 years. If Gecko's reactor isn't repaired, we won't last half that time. Without medical technology, all of the schools are going to die off in 20 years anyway. Everyone loses if Vault City and Gecko don't cooperate. So you're just a good Samaritan, huh? I don't buy it. Not at all. I've got my end covered. I'd be the natural choice to administer this project. Greed is my driving force, but thousands of lives are saved to all by it. Greed is good. At least it would be, if I could get anyone in Vault City to read my economic data. I bet Councillor McClure in Vault City would love to get his hands on that data. He seems like someone who's ruled by reason more than prejudice. We'll have all the relevant economic data on a disk. You may have it if you promise to show the data to someone in Vault City that can understand and make use of the data it contains. But be discreet with it. Not everyone there will be happy you talk to schools. Okay, I'll take the disk. I'm sure I can put it into the right hands. That or die. Hello. Hello there. Ever noticed that some each Brahmin has its own personality? If you watch them as long as I have, you sure notice. What do you do here? I guard the Brahmin, or help Skeeter in his workshop. Who's Skeeter? Well, Skeeter's some sort of a mechanic. He'll take apart almost anything that you bring him. Gets most of them back together too, sooner or later. Sometimes things end up working better than they did before. Where can I find him? Well, he's right here. Just open your eyes and look around a bit. Okay. I shouldn't see us in here. Oh, hello. Can't get there, is that because Sulik's in the way? This looks workshoppy. Maybe he's actually in here. Nope. T-car. Maybe. But there doesn't seem to be anything in here that we can actually put this thing into. Maybe it's down here when you talk to the. Oh, hello. I saw someone. Survival gear locker. That sounds useful. Short call. Hello there, Percy Crump here, master merchant in the locality. But you can call me just plain old Percy. Yes, you can. Everyone does. Now, what can I do for you? Got anything by ourselves? Why? I sure do. Got all sorts of stuff here for the right price. I do. Let's see what you've got. Not the kind of. Oh, actually, I might need a rope. Might need a rope. 12. Do you want that? Didn't think so. I'll hold on to them. It's just done. Offer. Talk. Done. That's it, thanks. Still gonna look in here. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Thank you, game. Welcome to Gecko. Anything interesting out in the wastes? Okay. We're going to die. We're going to die. Or maybe merge into one Gestalt entity. That's the other option, I think. Hello there, I'm Skeeter. Sort of put things together here. Have you heard of something called a Garden of Eden creation kit? You're looking for a Gek, huh? Well, don't rightly know where you might find one of them. I know that Vault City probably used to have one themselves. Let me ask you, they had one? Sure did. So how come they're so well off? It sure ain't because they know what to do. It's because they gecked and started up their crops and got their town running when they came out of vault. Who would have an unused one? Let me see. So I recollect most vaults were supposed to have themselves a geck. You might try looking for another vault somewheres. Thanks for the advice. Let me ask you something else. Oh, battery to fix a car. Funny you should ask that. You see, cars use replaceable fuel cells or batteries for fuel. What usually broke down was the fuel cell controller. Most amateur mechanics just assume that it's the battery itself. But you know what assuming things does, don't you? Does that mean you have one? Sure do. Got it right here. Just waiting for a car to be put into it. You got a car? I know where one is. What's it going to cost me to get that fuel cell controller? Money's nice, but I need something else right now. Something I can't get myself. What do you need? Good tools is harder to get than parts is. I need myself a brand new super toolkit. Snap summon brand's best. Where can I find that? I reckon the best place to go is Vault City. I'm going to bring you a super toolkit. Exactly. That's the deal. Sounds like a fair deal, I guess. Something else. Some things I want you to look at. No, never mind. That's useful. I'll save over we're going to die. I mean, we're still going to die, mind. Can I use this? Pardon me. So, where am I meant to use this thing then? I mean, I would have thought it'd be around here somewhere. But I think it might be down here. Doesn't do anything, that doesn't. Can't get there. Yes, I can. Maybe I don't want this rope then. I mean, this has got to be the, unless I want to get there. Open all the doors. See if that leads us anywhere. There's a dog. Talk to the dog. See what happens. Do you know where I need to go, doggy? Either of you? Can't interact with the dog. This is terrible. I assume this is just a toilet. Of course. Because this is the power plant, isn't it? Fairly sure it is. Who are you again? Do anything barterable? Talisman. Do I need that? Is that for the quest in the den? It might be. Right. I mean... This is obviously where I'm meant to interact with things, but... That does nothing. It does nothing. Tie it to the construction zone sign and... let it down. But, like, I mean, there's nothing to interact with around here. So I meant to do it to this one. Actually, can I do it on these pipes? No, I mean, maybe. Oh, Lenny. I think your name's Lenny. I can't remember. I'm really confused now. Because there's not like there's another place to go. This must be, I'm sure, the thingy. The majigger. Shut it, you. Oh, hello. Nope. Well done. Me smart. Right, this is the reactor, isn't it? We need to go in here. And we're probably going to die of radiation. Hello, friend. I have to let you know that if anything goes wrong, and any non-ghouls like you are going to be blamed. I'll be careful. What do you want to be finding? The reactor control room. The reactor control room is through the door to the right of the one you entered the building through. Then through the door at the end, past the yellow security door, then you go off to the right. You need a key card for the security door, though. How do I get one of those? I think Jeremy has a key. The guards at the security door have keys, as do some people that live here in the reactor. Right. It's the same thing here, isn't it? I think I want to go to that room. All of a sudden, I'm not so sure. Standing guard. Can't go through this without a yellow key card. We have a yellow key card. I don't know if it's the right kind of yellow key card. That does nothing. I have it says yellow key card, doesn't it? It actually changed to yellow reactor key card. It used to be the enclave one, didn't it? I'm not entirely sure where I want to go now. Because I don't want to go in here. I'm really worried. Oh, I need the red one. Hey. I mean, is there something is there somewhere else I'm meant to use it? Use this on the door. Door leads to a restricted area. You need a yellow key card to get by. That does nothing. Just watch your step. Something else. Didn't know. Oh, the robot one. Where's the reactor control room? I need a key card. How do I get one of those? Jeremy has a key.